Okay, I think we should be just about live. I've got my water, I've got everything. Looks like there's a few of you in here. So, yeah, let's go. So, one development that happened yesterday, uh, after I signed out, I think, was I noticed they're actually promoting another one of those donate to charity and get stuff for it in game. And
We know
they're
from the information you recovered from the
not
Hathar
right now,
system, I
Tanae.
have new...
They're not. I mean, they're decent enough charities. It was Pop Culture Heroes and like United Way Bay Area. As far as I know, no problem with any of those that I'm aware of. So I went ahead and donated. Uh, Plus, $10 is not a bad price to get a tier 6 ship out of it. So we do have, it actually contained one Starfleet and one Klingon tier 6 ship. So hopefully, at some point I'll get to try those out. Maybe after we finish this plot line, I'll switch to the Starfleet one and see how it handles. It's a science vessel, I think. I didn't recognize it. It was kind of an odd design. Looked a bit like a TOS kit bash, so maybe it's a Discovery ship design that I didn't notice when I was watching the second season. Anyway, once again, I managed not to do my dailies, so I'm going to try to do that more quickly. My brain is slightly more functional than yesterday, so hopefully I can do that a little more quickly. Sweet. I think that means once we hit tier 2 that we can get that Borg cutting beam I like. Let's check that. Nope, not yet. Oh, it thinks I'm still at tier 1. Now let's see if I can get that Borg cutting beam. Deflector dish, console, cutting beam. Yes. Yes. Shield penetration is worse than the mines that I was using, but it's a beam, which means it's affected by some of my beam powers. And that's... Ooh. Okay, but I have nowhere near that many marks. So, nope. Not happening. Not anytime soon. Let's just go ahead and continue grinding up levels of this. Because I know you get a bunch of marks back, if I remember correctly, when you reach the top tier. So, yeah. The other ones I'm doing for story stuff, they get you more than items they get you. Though, oh hey, is that ready for meat? Tier 3 it is. Although, if I remember correctly, eventually when we get to it, the temporal one gives you some stuff with really neat visual effects that I might claim just to use the visual effects, because one of the nice things they did shortly before I stopped playing was make it so that if you had a piece of equipment that had visual effects, you could equip the visual effects separately from the equipment. So you could have, say, a shield you liked better, but still have the visual effects from the less interesting shields, which is nice. Oh shit, I'm out of Terran marks. I'll have to pick those up later. How am I on everything else? Got enough for at least another day on each of them. Okay. Took care of reputation. That went way faster than last time. How are y'all, by the way? Say hi in the chat if you like. If you saw in the Discord, I had kind of a, not great day. I have not been sleeping well pretty much since quarantine began. And some days are worse than others, and the bad ones, lack of sleep is a trigger for a couple of physical issues I have, and so some of that was flaring up, and it was not fun. But I did manage to get in a nap after work, and it wasn't perfect, but it helped. Also, they announced that, Admiralty stuff is giving double rewards, which is pretty sweet, because it's actually been giving me quite a bit of EXP and energy credits, both of which are handy right now. So let's see if anybody is giving energy credits, because that's really the main thing I want out of it. Energy credits are how you get things on the exchange, which is essentially a player auction house. And there are some things that I have always wanted that can only be gotten for absurd amounts of energy credits on the exchange or by playing stupid loot box slot machines. And I hate those. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything interesting in that regard, so I'm just going to go with whatever gives me the most, Oh, right, this one! This is the one I couldn't do last time because it was mathematically impossible. However, now, I have some of my bigger ships, and that one cancels that bonus thingy, so yeah, now I'm in pretty good shape for doing it, actually. Need something with more than a 30 psi. 42 is plenty. And then I just need something with more than a 15 tack. Nice. 21 will do it. Cool. Did that happen to unlock anything with... Nope. So what gives me the most? 552. Wow. What gives really high tack? 72 is really high. Alright, now what's furthest? 40. That's close to 50. So yeah, that's still the farthest away. So let's get something with like a really high tack still. That's actually one we need. It's also one we need, but I think... Oh, that'll do well. Alright, and now we just need 17 or more psi. Which actually, I don't have very many good options for lower amounts of psi. This'll do. Okay. Doomsday Machine. This looks like the best one. What are... Oh, broccoli tots. I've had cauliflower tots, and they were alright. I've never had broccoli tots. Also, hi, Fruit Bat. Hi, Miranda. Glad to hear you're good, Fruit Bat. Glad to hear... I mean, it sounds like you are too, Miranda. Alright. Another high psi one. That's a nice high psi. And then close to 40, so that's still the one we need the most of. Let's find something with a good high psi. Come on here. I really need more mid-range psi ships on one of my characters just to fill up more of this. I guess this is overkill, but whatever. Ooh, energy credits. I am always here for energy credits. Something with... That'll do it. Commander's gig. Ooh, tour of duty. Always do the tour of duties when they come up. They have excellent rewards. Although, 130 yang is a lot. Okay. Think I can do it? Yes, yes I can. Let's toss in that. And then... Actually, toss in something that's high-ish inside. That's more of a challenge. I guess that. Alright, now I need something with at least 20 psi. Damn, that's massive overkill. Heck, no, I just barely do need that. I could replace it with something less absurd. I could probably replace it with a cruddy shuttle and I'd still have a... No, no, no. That was dumb of me because I needed the side. That was really dumb of me. Oh, because the plus 20 doesn't... Okay, okay, okay. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. How about that? Nope, nope. I really do need more psi than that. Someday I'll learn to do math, maybe. I will probably not. Nope, still not enough. It's genuinely got to be over 30. Okay, fine. You're ridiculously overblown. Whatever. Most is this 720. I'm really sorry about not being able to get to these in advance the last 2 episodes. I really am trying to do that more. Lithium, absurdity, and lithium ore, and yeah, we'll do that. If I can pull off the side, which I don't know if I can actually. Do I have anything with a high psi left? I do not. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it there. Whatever. There is no diplomacy in this location. Space. There is one that our first officer was able to dig up. So that's swell. Honestly, I don't give a shit about anything that isn't diplomacy. So, okay. We're good to go, I think. Let's get a mission. I am now envisioning Obisek singing Let It Go, and enjoying that mental image.
We know from the information you recovered from the Hafar system that the Tal Shiar are planning to attack a Riemann settlement in the Dara system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. It may be possible for you to gain the trust of the Riemann saboteurs, or at the very least, to learn more of their motives and their base of operations. While Starfleet is constrained against interfering with internal matters of other galactic powers, you are not limited in this fashion. Nevertheless, I must warn you to avoid drawing the Federation any further into confrontations that may be avoidable. Starfleet Command is extending a great deal of trust to you with this mission. Please try to avoid precipitating an interstellar war with any rash or impetuous actions.
Okay. First off, I really like that she... You're very welcome, Miranda. I really like that she actually acknowledges that we're not bound by the Prime Directive and can therefore do shit like this. At the same time, that whole bit about rash and impetuous, I've got to read that.
I have missions for you.
I know she doesn't phrase it like that if you're... Oh my god, shut up, Datan. Oh my god. I know she doesn't phrase it like that if you're, not playing a Romulan faction character. So, yeah, that's more of the same Tene racism going on. Alright. Any diplomacy missions now? No? Okay. How about when you refresh? No? Nothing? Alright. Yes, let's begin Frozen. If I recall correctly, this is another one with a pretty neat primary environment. That is literally the entirety of his duties. Just leaving messages for Tajani. Little known fact, but that is actually the translation of the Romulan term praetor, is leaver of messages. Man, when's the last time Hyven spoke up? Measurement and signature intelligence tells us 3 minutes of resistance when using this system as a help for activity, but we do not have an exact location. So we're going to use their communication channels to get them, try to get them to talk to us. I feel like the frequency with which fake sensor messages or fake distress calls are a thing in Star Trek, and especially STO now I think about it. But I feel like that's not how it's supposed to work. Like, there's kind of a vested interest thing where if everybody sends fake distress signals all the time, nobody's gonna listen to real ones. In fact, I'm pretty sure sending out fake SOSs is considered a war crime. Well, shoot. The Empire detected our distress signal too. We need to distract the Romulans so the Remans can go to warp so that we can Hello, Rabbit Cube.
Ah. You've been nothing but trouble for the Tal Shiar. You don't seem to understand that you are only hurting yourself and your own people by refusing to work with us. We are, after all, trying to save Romulan society and culture. If you wish to avoid further confrontation, leave immediately. Separatists have no business interfering in the affairs of those of us who are trying to keep our empire intact.
I'm really liking the little teeny differences peppered through here when you're a Romulan, because I'm a Romulan, rather, or Reman rather than Starfleet. I've never seen those before. My understanding is most of the game doesn't actually do such a good job of that, so it's nice seeing it here. Whoa, already? That's not okay.
Target shields have failed.
Man! I annihilated that Fort Derridex. It's like I'm starting to get the hang of... reacquire, really, the hang of fighting them. Human scout ship is decloaked. We should follow them. We don't have time to waste. More Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Yep. Okay, so it's somewhere between. This'll do. Up, up, up. What are they doing? Oops. That's not the power I meant to use. Oh well. Yeah, I noticed that with that volley. Definitely not, unhappy about that. Where the hell did this stupid thing go? Oh, oops. Okay, what did you say? Human ship is on the move, we should follow it. Yes, I understand that. Oh, okay. They warp jumped away, we have a lock, we can engage warp. Sweet. Oh, it did the bug thing. Sometimes it'll, like, charge up the warp engines, and then your ship just sort of drifts instead of, you know, mewing away. Yep. There are probably cloaked Reman ships here. Sensors detecting a large underground installation, probably the base the Grim Resistance is using. The entire area is protected by a magnetic shield, so we can't teleport inside, but we can teleport next to it in the caves. Oh, we can just go straight there now. Okay. Sweet. Let's do that. Our cavern we are in is natural, but the base itself is a D'deridex-class ship. They just dumped a derelict ship into a cave and declared it a base, which I find awesome, especially because it's the best ship. We're in a maintenance area adjacent to the hull of the ship. The humans probably mine these tunnels for raw materials, multiple veins of ore. Not reading any way into the ship from here, we need to find an entrance. I love the crunchy snow noises, even though they don't make any sense in a cave. I'd feel worse about killing the space puppies if they didn't just survive, like, a bajillion energy weapon shots. Also, they did, like, attack us first. Also, they have ugly mouths. And as everyone knows, the value of a non-sapient creature is determined by its cuteness. And/or deliciousness. Yeah, pretty much, Fruit Bat. That is pretty much what they did. Which you gotta admit is a power move. Okay, it is actually very hard to see anything when I'm aiming in this cave. The combination of the lighting and the white-on-white enemies, which I guess is why they evolved to look like that. But yeah. Tunnel leads directly to the main area of the base, but it's completely blocked. Let's scan the gate. Gate is made of titanium alloy. There's no way a hand will blast through. But we can use the mining laser right behind us. Mining laser, which looks astoundingly like a Star Wars turbo laser. No, you are correct there, Miranda. Especially now that we know that they have H. John Benjamin DNA. That's just freaky. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Bob's Burger as much as the Lex girl that hasn't watched it in a couple of years. But still. Something must be wrong with the mining laser, sir. We should perform a more detailed scan to determine the source of the problem. Not enough power. I'm running a level 1 diagnostic on the mining laser's power system. Okay. Have I ever done this as an engineer? I think I've only ever done it as a scientist or a tactical. Today is always a good day to scorch tribbles. Malfunctions detected in mining laser. Power supply is inadequate to operate laser. So, yeah, replace power conduits. Some of the power conduits could have failed, so we have to find the damaged ones and repair them. Well, one of them might be back here. That or it's pointing me at stuff it wants me to pick up. Or there might actually be a power conduit back here. I don't know. Are you a power conduit? Or there's always the possibility that there's just something on the other side of that wall. Alright, let's move further away from all that stuff. By going the wrong way, of course. Oh wait, that was the right? Siddig! How did you get on the wrong side? God, holograms, man. I'm also now really confused as to... Yeah, okay. Something in here. Alright. That looks like a power conduit. And those are space spiders. Do we really need the shield generator for space spiders?
Enemy targets on sensor.
What do we got? And over here. Yes? No? Other side of this wall? Or something back here? It's not something back here. Aha! Okay, that's a fair point, Dar. I'm going to take you just to get you to stop showing up on... Huh? Oh, there's something back here. Power conduit? Power conduit. Excellent.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Fucking spiders. I love... Yeah, that was pretty good. And it does explain why he's throwing freaking grenades at them. Was that just... How did you get back here? Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Let's fire a mining laser. You know not all Remans know each other, right, Tovan? Well, now that we're in the base, I think it's time to call in our most important ambassador. Who actually needs a name. We're gonna need to come up with a name for you. Huh. Again, I'm liking the yeah. I'm liking the race-specific dialogue stuff going on here.
This moon is private property. No
What?
solicitors, beggars, or Klingons
That's not
allowed.
your line! Oh my god. You were doing so well.
My wife was working on a mining ship. This was not a military vessel. It had no weapons and limited shields. It was not in restricted space, and it threatened no one. The Tal Shiar captured it, and questioned everyone on the crew for weeks. My wife died screaming in a Tal Shiar interrogation chamber. I fight for her.
Fruit Bat, I think you are correct.
What do I want? I cannot answer that question. All I wanted, all I will ever want, died with my wife.
It's been a rough time for us all. I'll grant that. You know, you have a point, Tovan. I still question why exactly they elected to, like...
This moon is private property.
Oh my god, are you the same person?
My wife was
Yes, you
working.
are. I still question why exactly they pointed a mining laser at their own front door. That seems yeah.
Obasek has a vision. He wants all Remans to be free from Romulan oppression. He wants us to have a world of our own, and not to have to beg for scraps from the Romulans' tables. Obasek will lead us to victory. I, for one, am happy to fight at his side. Many of the people here have lost family members to the Tal Shiar. It's hard to be happy about anything when all you're thinking about is what you don't have.
That's fair.
I want out. I will fight by Obasek's side until we are free. But then, I want to explore. I've had enough of despair. There are hundreds of ships that need a capable warrior. I will find one of them, leave this space, and never look back.
Okay,
Perhaps
I
can
like
join
this
the crew of a
guy.
Klingon vessel.
That's one of the most interesting discrepancies I've seen yet between the spoken dialogue and the written.
Obasek has a vision.
Huh. So you're not the same guy, you just say the same stuff. And also, I like the observation, if you didn't see it, that Liesa made, that they must have disassembled the ship, beamed the pieces down here one by one, and then reassembled it. Which, yeah, that's, Oh, I have to be on the other side. That's pretty impressive. Reminds me of some infamous MIT pranks. What the heck? How do I even get in there? I don't think I've ever been in here. I don't think I even realized you can go in here. I'm gonna steal their shield charges. They're fighting for their lives. Also, I don't want shield charges. Okay, there is absolutely nothing in there. I still don't know how to get into this room.
This moon is private property.
Nope, same guy. How do I get in? It's telling me to go here and I can't go in. Not really, no. Well, a little. Occasionally, very rarely, there is a prank that actually punches up. And those are less bad. What the fuck? Why can't I go in there? What am I missing? Like, is there a really obvious door I'm not seeing? Or... like... what? Hey, what's this from? Who are you? You're not helpful at all. What guards at what door? Wait, it's open! Why was it not open before?
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend, or our enemy?
God, probably. Somehow there is lipstick all over my hand, and I don't know how that happened.
My hope is that you are here to talk. But I am prepared for the alternative. The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly.
Why? You ask why? This place is one of the last sanctuaries left to us, and even it is lost to us now. The Romulans have driven us from our homes, destroyed our ships, and captured or killed our loved ones. They seek to exterminate us, and we will not go quietly.
Okay, I don't know why he didn't read out that one.
Is there anything else you wish to add?
This campaign of terror is the Tal Shiar's doing, not the Empress's.
Still, Seelah does nothing to stop it. There is little love between the Empress and the Tal Shiar. Did you know that many years ago, she was exiled from Romulus for attempting to assassinate the head of their order? The Tal Shiar have their own masters, and Seelah despises what she cannot control. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Hakiv and the Tal Shiar no longer serve the Empire. The demons of air and darkness are their masters now. They whisper in the night for chaos and despair, and Hakiv gives them blood as tribute. Our blood. Is there anything else you wish to ask? I have never seen one of these demons, and I will not speak their name, but I know they exist. Eons ago, they ruled this part of the galaxy. After thousands of years of tyranny and death, the races they ruled rose up against them, driving them from their home world into unexplored space. We thought they had been destroyed. We were wrong. The demons of air and darkness survive, and they hunger for revenge.
I have a lot of complicated feelings about the Iconian plot in this game. Yeah. It's what the Iconians are called in ancient legends of some of the less advanced civilizations that they ruled over that rose up against them, except as Picard noted, history is written by the winners, and it's possible they weren't that bad. STO largely runs with, yeah, they weren't that bad.
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
A small supply. They are terrible things. Weapons of war so horrible, they should never have been invented at all. But they were. And my enemies are great. If I must resort to barbarism to free our people, that is not too high of a price to pay.
Yeah, but I mean, that's very common in speculative fiction for the wild conspiracy theory to be correct after all. It's part and parcel of their emphasis on paranoid viewing.
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
What I was going to observe is I find it really interesting that the most horrific war crime nuke equivalent weapons in Star Trek are not ones that do awful things to people, though Thalaron does annihilate living matter very effectively, but rather because it disrupts the ability to go warping around. Which I get, that represents the possibility of narrative collapse from the perspective of story. It's bad, but
There will be no peace, not while Hakiv lives. This is not a problem that can be solved by diplomacy. Hakiv kills our people. I kill his.
I'm also
That's how it will be until one of us is dead.
I'm also fascinated by the writing decision in that line to equate Hakiv to Kirk.
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
What do you want from me?
We need your help. You are one of us. Talk to your connections among the other powers of the Quadrant. Tell them what you have seen. Tell them if our people are to survive, we need assistance. Starships, soldiers, medicine, protection for the refugees. We will fight alone if we must. But I know there are many who cannot simply stand
Probably
by
I can
and
never
watch
keep
our
straight
people
which is
suffer.
which.
We must have a chance to fight for our freedom. You know what we face. We face the same enemies. Please, let us be unified in this. Our people cannot fight for themselves if we are fighting each other.
What I'm hearing is that they want to join the Romulan Republic, which, I mean, the Republic's biggest problems are shortage of manpower and ships. Here are a bunch of people with a bunch of ships that want to join us and make common cause against shared enemies. I don't like that I don't get the option to say, fuck yeah, come on board. But, okay, this is the closest.
I knew that I could count on you. We shall both be remembered for our commitment to this cause. Tell your allies what you must, but if they are truly your allies, they will understand your need to help us. With your help, our people will be free.
Okay, I don't think Federation players get this option. Yeah, see, I remember Omega Particles. Thalaron is the one that I'm always getting confused about what it does and doesn't do. Federation doesn't get the option to straight up side with the Resistance. I like this. Side with the Resistance is possibly one of my favorite dialogue tree options I've ever gotten. Because, fuck yeah, I do.
I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great...
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected. The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Start the evacuation.
We must get the civilians out. Commander
What
Roger,
happened to the magnetic
transport the
shield?
reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally. I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
Tal Shiar troops are beaming down all over the base. Remnants will be overwhelmed unless you can stop them. Place transport inhibitors in overlapping fields to keep the Tal Shiar from sending... This is different. Cool. Okay, so I want to go out here. Yes, no? I want to go out here. Haha. Okay. Alright, I need to go summon that now. Nope. I mean, to be fair, bad as it was, Nemesis also gave us the remix, who are pretty good. Am I too far? I hope I'm not too far. I love that that Riemann is using mind drain powers. Excuse you. Well, you certainly took a pounding. Wow, you stuck with us through all that combat? I'm impressed. Where the fuck she go? I'm so confused right now. There was one who ran past us and I don't know where she went. Alright. Resistance will be able to evacuate. We should return to the ship and report in. Romulans and Remans working as equals. I mean, with a Reman in charge, but... You know, me. But sure. Oh, that's it. We got him out.
I sympathize with Obasek's plight, but I do not know if we will be able to assist him. He has no proof of these demons that he claims are directing Haqi's actions. Without that, becoming directly involved in this conflict would be a violation of the Prime Directive. We will protect the Federation, offer aid to the refugees, and keep this conflict from spilling over into our territory. But if Obasek and his followers are going to continue this fight, they will do so without Starfleet support.
Well, guess what, Tanae? I'm not Starfleet. That one sucks marginally less. Which one's worth more energy credits? Not that either is worth. They're both worth the same.
I have new missions for you.
Shut it. How is our inventory looking? Full-ish. Alright.
My contacts tell me Starfleet
Not right now. Oh god, the next mission. What did we just get? And it wasn't a weapon, was it? Not a deflector. No. What we've got is a better turn rate. Oh, I like that idea, R. What do we got? Oh, right. We got an energy manifold. They're exactly the same. And this one? Oh, it is slightly better than that one. Ionized particle beam. Where'd that come from? I have no idea where that came from. Huh. Anyway, it doesn't seem like it's that good. Can I actually use those? Oh, it's a limited supply of them, that's why. Alright. I'm going to, sell some shit off. Hello? There it is. No, I actually want to check if that's any good. Phaser and Plasma is definitely better right now, but that's still pretty good. What's Siddig got on him? What he's got on him is probably better. How about Liesa? Nope, that's also probably better. Tone? Also better. And Tovan. Same capacity. And a counterattack versus less damage from some stuff. Yeah, okay, you know what? That's actually worse than what I've got on me. So, sell away. I'm going to keep that just in case. Does that do? Eh. Keep that. Eh. We've never had much problem with cloaking. Definitely not selling the Horda hatchling. So now we've got slavery going. Romulan ale. Actually, I can just spawn rebreathers if I ever need them. I don't need to keep them in my inventory. So many turrets. Goddamn duty officers constantly spawning turrets. Oh yeah. That's actually not bad. What's my weapon do? I think those are actually better. They are. How about Tobin? That's an improvement. That's not. That's an even better. Oh, that's the one I was using. That's not. That's not. Not. Okay, so the only actual improvements are the Polaron dual pistols and the Protonic Polaron compression pistol, and he's giving up the Protonic Polaron stun pistol. So it's the blue Polaron stuff that's good. Okay. I think 119 was the best I saw. Which is that one? Yes? Yes. Oh god, her weapon sucks! I just lost the ship that I was selling to, didn't I? Shit. Should have done this before I summoned it. Okay, looks like 118 is the best currently available. And Siddig. Oh wait, his is 107, so 116. It's probably the best we're gonna get. Okay. Well, oh, this is still here even though it warped away. That's kind of amazing. Okay. That's neat. I'm glad that didn't disappear. Okay, let's get our next mission.
My contacts tell me Starfleet has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand why the Federation would hesitate to engage them directly. So today I appeal to you, not as an ally in battle, but as a fellow survivor of the persecution of the Tal Shiar. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thaleron weapons through the Nopada system. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It is as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. If you are reluctant to become involved, consider this. What will happen if these weapons fall into Hakiv's hands? I can provide you with the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons if they survive, but find my people.
Oh, I remember that being a good shield. I wonder how it compares to what I've currently. I mean, it's a good shield when you get it at the normal level you're supposed to at this point in the game. It's not bad, but it's not great. Okay. Whereas those are actually better than what I've got. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember that. Anyway, let's accept this mission. And I'm going to fly up there. Very quickly check if there's any diplomacy missions here. Alright, I'm gonna go refill my water real fast. I'll be right back. Alrighty. This next mission's fun. No active vessels on scanners, but there's a debris field nearby. Cluster around a satellite in orbit of the planet, and the composition of the debris corresponds to ships that have gone missing. The music here is very excited for somewhere where nothing is happening. Not checking the vessel that OBSEC sent us to find, but all of the ships in this debris field show signs of being affected by the same thing. High-frequency energy beam that overloaded all their systems. Detecting energy readings from the satellite. Could have tried to use it to record a distress signal.
Ship is under attack.
We're trapped. Shields, weapons, engines, nothing works. We have enough power to backups for one transport. Send a team over to that satellite and find a way to turn the beam off. Consoles here appear to control the beam that is draining power from the RRW to Shayera, but there's a security lock preventing access. We need to find a usable console. Locked. Engage in another operation. Operation. Wait. Okay. All locked. Engage in another operation. Wait. Which one did I... Power save mode disengaged. Process priority order overridden. Okay. I mean, yeah, pretty much are. There was definitely a bit of let's be stupid for the sake of the plot going on there. Console isn't locked. Whoever did this must not have thought the console used for inventory control was important, but we can use it as a backdoor to the rest of the Silence program. That makes no goddamn sense, but okay. Solve the equations and input the correct information. Okay. In other words, thin excuse for us to once again present you with math puzzles, because doing math is why people play video games. Okay, A is a 7. B is that's a 6, I believe. Wait, 6 isn't an option. Oh. Oh, now you want me to do multiplication. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother doing the math on this. I'm just gonna... Honestly, that's more plausible than most of the other options I can think of. Oh my god, how many of these are there? Okay, solve the curse. Or now we need to plug the correct values into the console's controlling the security lock. Now, okay. Now we should be able to... Oh god, I don't even know which one we're supposed to go to next. Okay, wait, is there a console back here? Or no? No? Huh. Okay. Is there one back here, though? Yes. Okay. That's good, maybe? I guess? Maybe I should target something else. Let's look farther away. That's the sheriff. Sweet. We turned the derelict Hulk into a priority target. But the ship is still somewhat ensnared. It's something, though. Progress. Maybe I don't have to do these in a certain order. Maybe I just have to do them all. That is my hope. Cool. Okay. We've set it to economical power save mode. And let's make targeting less important. Okay, so as long as they don't do anything, it's not holding them as hard. Just freeing them up to work on stuff. We're getting there. Change operational status. Set state off. There we go. Turned it off. Systems are back online all over the ship. Everything is working. Let's head back. This is not my ship. Now what?
If you fail to comply with commands,
now we fight, or we die. Make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you in there.
I've never seen those weapons used before by anyone in the arena. I think the mercenaries who act as the occasional guard thought that those weapons might actually be worth something, unlike the beat-up ones they let us use. My best guess is that they're looking to sell them at some point, when their contract here is up for some extra money.
What force fields? Oh, right, this is a... It was delightfully pink. I picked a good shirt today. Okay. I guess that's the weapon I got. Let's see. We added Tsunkatse Falchion. The one we've already got is Ben. So that's that then. Yeah, you're not supposed to have access to those weapons unless you're a veteran player, I think. That's how it works.
Remember to equip your new weapon.
If I even bother. Where to go? Yeah, that's gonna be crap. Yeah. Alright. The one I've got is still the best one. Also, seriously? They brought her with me? Slavic has appeared earlier in a couple of Romulan-specific missions. He was the guy really early on. There was that planet where he disappeared. That planet where he was helping us fix the transmitter, and he flubbed it up, and then he vanished. Yeah, I cannot actually use my weapons. I can use the sword, though. I'm going the wrong way. He was also in another mission, but I forget what the circumstances were.
commencing test 1. Nopadan Desert Akari entering testing area.
Enemy targets on sensors.
And yes, this is the music from Kirk vs. Spock in the Ponfar episode.
Commencing test 2. Releasing Warrigals now.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Though it's pretty quiet.
Proceeding to task 3.
Hang on. Islamic, you take that thing for a while.
Enemy targets on
There you go. There we go.
enemy targets on sensors.
Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoner, return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
Is this where I go? Do I still have my flashlight? Did I sell my flashlight? I think I did. The heck is that? Huh. Okay, you know what? This is an extremely inappropriate uniform for the task at hand. Let's do something about that. Much better. That's not the button I meant. That's the button I meant. Hello. We will be out of here soon, my friend.
What do you want?
How'd you get here? Oh, that's right. He was also in Installation 18, and we helped him escape. That was Nimbus.
I remember you as well. It seems your prison break, however well-intentioned, just ended up the same way. It's enough to make me think that I keep picking the wrong side. After escaping the installation, I joined up with a freighter. We were passing near the system when we were snared by a satellite and drifted into the planet's atmosphere. The ship crashed, and even though I activated an emergency transporter to beam several of us to the planet's surface, we were captured almost immediately by a group of soldiers. Since then, I've been stuck in this cage, watching my former crewmates fight and die in this arena. Now I'm the only one left alive. That is all I know.
And then his girlfriend turned into the moon. We met when I was on Craterus.
Now I recall. You were working on all those errands when we were attacked. I managed to escape on the shuttle, and some of us signed on with a freighter. As you can see, things didn't work out so well after that.
So what happened after that?
We were transporting a shipment of Thaleron weapons. I know they are so dangerous that nobody wants to use them, but our fight is getting desperate. We needed to do something, anything, that would shift the tide of war, even if that choice was horrific. I jettisoned our cargo as we were entering the atmosphere. The weapons were completely destroyed. I've seen what Thaleron weapons are capable of firsthand. I could not allow them to contaminate a world not involved in my people's fight.
Well, that was good of you. Who brought you here?
I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal his identity.
Was that the first time you were interrogated?
No. I have been questioned by these people several times before. My reluctance to answer their questions earned me this shock collar. Refusal to help them now is quite painful. Interestingly enough, this was the first time I've been questioned about another participant in the arena. They asked how you treated me, and if you had said anything about why you were here. They even wanted to know if I thought we could become friends. Someone thinks you are very important.
I mean, among those someones are the people who promoted me to Fleet Admiral, presumably. But, okay, interesting. Why would they want to know these things?
I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained.
Am I the only person you've been paired with?
I've had several partners in my battles. You were the only one about which I've been questioned. You must have impressed our masters. I know you have impressed me.
I don't know why it gives you so many options to be really mean to him. Like, being good at fighting, that being impressive, that's a thing, even if you're not a fan of senseless killing, especially since we were fighting in self-defense.
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged unless we are fighting.
Have you tried contacting them?
I do not wish to continue talking with you.
I'm sorry. Can we continue?
Now I recall. You were working on all
Oh my god.
We were transporting a shipment of Theta. I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards. I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. I think there are others.
Is there a way out of here?
Trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses.
Can we get one?
Can I trust you?
Yes.
I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
I'm listening. Stick close to me, kid.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished.
Oh god, these things.
Test Scenario 4 activated. Ahala released.
We need more help! I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms!
Those glowy things on the side are curative plants. Ooh. Note to self. I have my mind drain powers.
Use the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the Elder Worm!
That backfired horribly. Are you gonna let me? Nope, wrong console. That console. Dun, 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 dun. I think this is like the only piece of actual Star Trek music they use, but you know, it's a nice little touch.
Just like last time. Use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the Elder Worm.
Gonna let me? No? Okay. I love it, Fruit Bat.
There's another set of consoles by the metal wall. Use them while the worm is distracted. I've been hit. I can't continue, my friend. You'll need to protect me.
I'm trying, but I'm really slow right now. Oh, good. He did get the other prisoners out. That's good. Oh, the big one is out. So where's the console for it? Ugh, I hate the slow effect it does. Stupid alien acid goop. And stupid symmetrical, dark, self-similar thingy. No. Yep. Okay.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Let's try this again. See if we can't figure out where the bloody console it wants me to activate is. What am I stuck on? No? Okay. This is always the stage where I get all confused. I can't find... Oh! I'm supposed to just leave? Is that all? Is that really it? No, wait. Isn't this where we came? No, this is not where we came from. What the heck is this? Oh, this is where we... Is it? Maybe it's where the other prisoners came from. The point is, it's not helping us.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Where's the thing? Aha! Aha! Release a bunch more prisoners! Is that what we needed? Oh, there's another console. There we go.
The worm destroyed the metal wall! Run! That's our way out! Romulan base? Here? What did they want with us? And what is that device?
Now we have real weapons. Shock collar disabled. What do we got over here? New subject Admiral Tejeni Jenny, captured from RRW Deshayera. Initial analysis. Subject's threat level is high and risk of escape or intervention in testing is elevated. Notify Colonel Hakeem and escalate to level 6. Too late for that. Project Gold! Develop a matrix of Alpha Quadrant species. We're in the Beta Quadrant. We must determine which species can be pitted against one another for maximum devastating effect to each. Tests will be limited to sentient species, as the Iconians have technology that allows us to effectively introduce new flora and fauna to alien worlds. It'll take some time to complete my report, but I have a few personal observations that may prove useful. Please consider them when you make your plans. Humans and Klingons show the greatest proclivity toward fighting when there is no chance of victory. Breaking a Vulcan's emotional control will usually render them helpless. They have no ability to process the emotions that they so zealously suppress. Bajorans will fight to the death to defend homes or loved ones, but they may reject a fight that doesn't threaten what they hold dear. Betazoids will detect betrayal almost instantly, but their telepathic senses can be overwhelmed by extreme pain or violent thoughts. This can allow an infiltrator to escape their notice. Possible witch to break the Klingon Empire may be the Gorn. More than 77% of Gorn captives chose to help another Gorn before assisting a Klingon, even if that choice resulted in the death of the Klingon. How long have they been doing this to get a statistical sample of that? Hirogen are formidable in single combat, but their fractured society reduces their threat level significantly. I have been unable to separate a Trill symbiote from its host for separate study. Oh god, I just realized what these remind me of. These are like the really creepy Pokedex entries, where it's like, what has this 10-year-old child been doing to Pokemon to learn these things about them? 2 attempts to implant a symbiote in a host from another species have failed. Both the symbiote and the host have died within hours. Undine are quite interesting. I request more time to study them. Yeah, that's true, Fruit Bat. Wait, is that it? Just that report? Oh, no, records for prisoner 1478. That's Slamek. Captured along with a small group of Reman soldiers by Desert Patrol. Interrogation inconclusive. Recommend use of holographic conditioning. Is that what they did to me? Central was wounded on 4 occasions but survived all tests. May be a suitable subject for team testing or alternative study. Forward data to Commander Hakeem for evaluation. They've contacted me again. My associates have 2 tasks for me now. First is the destruction of the Remans. I understand their anger. The Remans are attempting to rise above their station. They're mindless slaves, fuck you, and they need to respect their betters. Taris was able to control them. After Starfleet captured her, the surviving Remans developed delusions of self-worth. Fuck you again. This troublemaker who calls himself Obisek. Who is he to tell them that they can be free? Does a beast of burden have the right to choose its own destiny? The problem were not so irksome, it would be almost comical. I will present Obisek's broken corpse to the Iconians in tribute. They will reward me richly for my loyalty. The second task will take more effort. The Iconians want data. They want the species of the Alpha Quadrant tested until they break. They want to know their weaknesses and how to exploit them. They want to see their strengths and know how to destroy them. I will admit that I take no little pleasure in this task. It would be quite entertaining to make some of these self-righteous humans turn on one another, or push one of those blustering braggarts from Kronos until he begs for death. Oh, and the Vulcans. I will make Vulcans weep, and I will savor each tear. I know of an abandoned Colosseum in the Nopata system. We can find a way to lure test subjects there. It will take time and effort, but I am confident I can do what the Iconians want. I'm not actually sure who's making that log. Probably Hakiv, but the other logs was somebody that reports to Hakiv, so I'm not sure. Last of all, we have a fucking Iconian gateway. Oh, wait, we've got some things. More personal log entries. Fearnact. Wayward settlements must be brought to heel. Each one represents a danger to Romulan hegemony and identity. We cannot afford the luxury of thinking that the Romulan people can scatter to the corners of the galaxy. When the Iconians finally arrive, all Romulans must be united in our cause. Yeah, that log really was literally the worst. I'm going to assume it was Hakiv. Any dissidents or intransigence could cause the Iconians to see... Yeah, that does make sense. Could see us as unreliable, and I will not allow such short-sightedness to undermine our role in the new order. Virenat was an obvious target. The planet's climate made it quite suitable for agriculture, an easy place to make a new start. It is only natural that those lacking in conviction and foresight would flee there in hopes of shirking their duty to the Romulan people as a whole. The destruction of Virenat was a necessary and proper reminder that anyone who does not share a goal is a threat to our survival. Well, congratulations, you made me a threat to your survival. Good job. The Dissidents have taken up the use of falsified transmissions and signals coded to look like the Tal Shiar's own work. I cannot underestimate their cunning. Turning these rebels to my cause will bolster my assets significantly. Their intelligence and creativity will serve me well once they are properly conditioned. In the meantime, I will be sure to update our protocols with new encryption so that these older codes will no longer check out. So it's Nimbus where he decided to condition me. Our holographic conditioning methods have proven very effective. The many refugees that we have captured are quickly becoming useful members of our new regime. I must, however, discover how a mole has managed to infiltrate our organization. I was delighted to see Tajani become an obedient thrall. It was almost gratifying enough to compensate the loss of my natural eye. This is Hakiv. Okay. The sudden break from conditioning would be impossible for any normal person. The only conclusion is that someone is deprogramming my subjects. Pretty much, Rabicube. Obviously, I cannot trust anyone, even those nearest to me. Fortunately, the imminent return of the Iconians will make this point moot. Whoever created this laboratory has rigged controls to an Iconian gateway. Our master's patience wears thin, Hakiv. The time grows short, and still you have not provided all of the species data that they require. Are you having trouble acquiring targets? I provided you with the necessary technology to modify the satellite in the Nopata system, but your little snare is slow. What we need is more test subjects. Perhaps a small colony would be enough. I'll contact you again to work out the details. And I guess Virenat was that colony. Last 5 destinations were Nopata. That's Sila's ship. Don't know what Bria 3 or Dara 4 is. And that's the listening post that we were at. That we picked up Cuddles. Well, great. Biometric signature mixed match. They actually put security on something? Nobody does that in Star Trek. Oh well, time to crawl out through the sewers. Ew. Ew.
Watch out. There are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible. There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there and wait for it to pass overhead.
Good thing I have this dark, rock-colored hoodie.
Fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us. They didn't see us. Let's move on. I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful. We need to find a place to rest for a moment.
Hang on, we're back to boring music. Alright, Islamic, you rest here. Okay. That was weird. But I think he was pretty much saying...
Forgive me, my friend.
Okay.
But the pain... I need to rest. Just for a moment. My wounds are agonizing. I fear the worm's venom may have infected me. The pain is excruciating. My vision is blurred, and my blood burns in my veins.
That's just what I was like this morning.
Before we were captured, my science officer said that the local plants here have medicinal qualities. Please, I need your help. Find something to ease my suffering. I need something to disinfect my wound, something to treat my fever, and anything that will ease my pain. Thank you, my friend. I know that I would have died today if it weren't for you.
I'll see what I can find. It's an analgesic. Obviously not as strong as anything you have in the med bay, but it'll take the edge off. Antipyretic will reduce fever. Yeah, that's what antipyretics do. Unfortunately, this particular plant doesn't look healthy, and you aren't getting much sap from it. You'll need to find a more robust sample. Mostly be found on the tops of hills. I'm missing... Oh, okay, that's just slack. Jesus. Really hid that plant well. Okay. That's that. No, that's just Slavic. What do we got down here in the shade? Nothing. We do have something up here. Also, I mean, Tanae was just talking about proof of the Iconians, but at this point, I mean, we're either talking about the Iconians or an advanced civilization that is calling themselves the Iconians. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. You know? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, that's the seed pods. No, what about the other thing? Oh, I already did, I guess. Really? Oh, I haven't found the disinfectant yet. There we go. Stringent enough to clear out any possible infection Slavic might have contracted, but you think you'll need more than one sample to deal with an injury severe as Slavics. Which, you know, that's a historical thing. There are like 3 or 4 Persian empires that were all completely different groups of people that happened to be living in the same place over thousands of years. It was basically, well, we live in the area where the Persian Empire was, and they were famous enough that they're still remembered, so let's just call ourselves the Persian Empire. I'm trying to think. There's the one the Greeks fought. Okay, wait, no. There's the one... Yeah, there's the one that conquered Babylon that the Greeks fought, and that was the first really famous one. Then... I'm blanking on what the second one was. And then, the modern state of Iran, early in its founding, referred to itself as the New Persian Empire. There's one other I'm missing in there somewhere. Maybe 2.
Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue.
Okay. On we go. Yeah, well, the Byzantines were a slightly different thing, because they were a remnant of the Roman Empire. But, yeah, the Holy Roman Empire, definitely.
Now that we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, and, you know, Mussolini's fascists sometimes framed themselves as a new Roman Empire. Are you using a Batlet, Slamek? That's awesome. That's true, R. Although it wasn't the original Roman state religion. It was the second one. Though they did follow rather different rules for the two of them. As, with a few exceptions, the Roman religion was mandatory to participate in, but not exclusive. As long as your community sacrificed to the Roman gods, you could sacrifice to whatever other gods you wanted to. Yeah, to an extent.
I'm going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night.
Also true,
I noticed that there are
Rabbit
things we
Cube.
can gather along the way to make our night more pleasant. The search patrols are moving on. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, we'll have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive. I don't know about you, but it has been many hours since I last ate. Our captors gave us just enough food to keep us alive, but I can hear a pack of wild wargles. I have killed hundreds of wargles in the tests. I wonder what they taste like. I expect the wargles will probably lair somewhere near water. Perhaps up on a ridge where they can leap down on prey. Let's both keep a lookout somewhere that we may find them.
That's true. But they also had a deep respect for age, which was why they gave, they actually, at least until the rebellions happened, and they reversed their policy, initially they gave Jews permission to not participate in the Roman cult because the Jewish religion could claim to be so old and forbade participating in other religions. They, of course, reversed this following the failed attempt at rebellion because the Roman attitude to rebellions was squash them and squash them hard. I'm assuming I need to get up on that ridge somehow. Then, of course, Christianity came along and it was like, nope, all other religions are banned now. And or will be absorbed. Because Christianity is the Borg of religions. Okay, I think I've hit the top. So I guess that's not where the wargles are? Are they over here?
This looks like prime wargle territory.
Yep. There's some water.
They hide in those craggy hills to the north and come down for water when they aren't hunting. That should last us through the night. Let's get into this cave before the temperature drops anymore.
This is true, R. Then again, so have the Borg, given Hugh. And that one planet from Voyager.
The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues when the sun rises side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day. Let's find my ship. My ship isn't far from here. I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon.
Okay, hang on a sec, because my outfit looks amazing in this light. Like, look at that. Holy crap. Looks good.
There she is. She wasn't much to look at, but she was ours.
Let's not go
We were
careening
flying
off a
through
cliff.
space. We were free. Perhaps she can help us one last time. We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash. But, in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon.
Vessel will never fly again. Damage done by the fall through the planet's atmosphere is severe. If the emergency distress beacon wasn't vaporized in the crash, it's probably buried under 30 meters of rock and sand like the Singularity Drive in the cargo bays. You do, however, find a backup generator with a minuscule amount of energy left. If you had the right components, you think you could construct a makeshift subspace beacon to contact your ship. You won't be able to do anything more than transmit a few pulses to let your crew know where you are, but it should do the trick. Also, like, didn't the Protestant I mean, it is all still one religion. It's got multiple sects, but that happens to anything that gets that large. Okay, it looks like it's in here. Ah, here it is. Taking parts from the subspace distortion inverter. I'm sure they had a lot of fun making up technobabble for this. I didn't even catch what that one was. Oops. Yeah, basically that are. Okay. I also wasn't paying attention. I didn't see what that was. Alright, we've got a distress beacon. Hopefully our ship is nearby. That's not a good sign.
Did you think you could run from me? I've planned this from the beginning. You fool. You were never safe. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Riemann understands who is the master and who is the slave. There is nobody you can trust. Nobody. I knew that I had to break your spirit. For my revenge to be complete, I had to show you just how helpless you truly are. When the Iconians return, I shall have no more distractions. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You took my eye. You subverted my plans. But at last, you will know that all your struggles were meaningless. Ready?
That's cool.
Aim.
That scene was also different.
No!
Timing wasn't quite right on that beam out, but okay. And that was that.
I apologize for Slamic's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Okay, I think I decided in the end these were better. Is that right? Very marginally. And for once, I actually don't want the visuals that these shields give me. On most ships, they look good, but we already saw what the Riemann skins look like on Warbirds, and they're not that great. Back when we first got the Daishai era. So yeah, I'll go with this.
Starfleet Intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. There is
Not
a 67
yet.
I have new mission.
Okay, impulse engines. Yeah, he really is. I think Hakiv is getting hammier as we screw him over again and again. So I am actually a lot more sympathetic to Slomek after... Because, I mean, the implication is that they did put him through the holographic conditioning. I'm actually a lot more sympathetic to him after having had my character go through it myself. He genuinely doesn't have a choice about betraying us at the end there. So yeah. Tough to be him, I guess. I am going to go pee, and then we will do one more mission tonight. Sound good to everybody? I will be back. Also, no. But then I didn't say that the Borg and Christianity are identical. Yeah, he pretty much is, albeit of more of the apprentice type than the like disposable, replaceable apprentice Darth Maul type. than anything else. Any diplomacy missions? Any diplomacy missions? And then why are you bug? Oh, right. Alright, let's get that last mission.
Starfleet Intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. There is a 67.47% chance the Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire, and that their persecution of the Remans is directly related to this. Command is considering lending assistance to Obasek and his forces. As you have directly opposed the Tal Shiar in the past, your assistance has been requested. The data indicates that Hakiv is operating out of the Brea system. Long-range sensor scans indicate that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation there. You understand Hakiv better than any of our officers, which gives you an advantage in destroying his installation. Hakiv must not escape. He may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is.
Q.
I have new missions for you. Hakiv had a working Iconian gateway? Fascinating. We already knew that the Iconians survived the destruction of their home world. Now we know that they are active in Romulan space, and apparently using these gladiatorial combats as a way to test the species of the Alpha Quadrant.
We're in the Beta Quadrant!
Intelligence will analyze
Romulans have no Alpha
recovered
Quadrant
from Hakiv's
presence.
Command center. I must confer with Admiral Quinn and Starfleet Command. Conflict with the Romulans and the Iconians may be unavoidable. I have new missions for you.
Such a pretty ship. Actually, how are we doing on, oh! We achieved it! Reverse shield polarity is a power I don't have, isn't it? Oops. That's not very useful. There we go. Cutting the cord.
We have arrived in the Brea system. Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships, most likely Tal Shiar vessels. If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses. The weapons platforms are probably short range, but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit, or any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses. The Zedenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Enemy vessel, you are in Romulan space. Leave immediately, or you will be destroyed.
I feel like this guy is trying to do a mediocre Sulu impression. And I respect that. Alright. I'm actually not going to cloak it first, because my goal here there we go, is to get the attention of one of the Mo guys and pull it away from the turrets. Or, you know, the Zedenia could Okay. Where are they at? Not seeing them. Alright. Aha, there they are. That wasn't so bad.
Long-range sensors show that Tal Shiar reinforcements are closing on this location. We must be swift. The Tal Shiar base is mobilizing. We need to hurry if we're going to have any chance to find Hakiv and his Iconian connections. I'll meet you on the surface. We have a problem. The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters, and particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors. My scientists can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations. Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment. My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of this base with force fields. You'll have to disable them, or find ways around them. Hakiv will be somewhere well defended, but we have him cornered now.
Alright. Raid team members are reporting in from all over. I'll try to keep in contact and organize beachhead teams where possible. Once a team assembles, they may be able to use such transports to provide you with the reinforcements. Okay. Tal Shiar are using force fields and construction supplies to choke off access points. Orbital scans show a lot of these buildings have catwalks and balconies. Use them to get over some of the walls and barricades. May be able to get support from tactical teams. Dash Air won't be able to use transporters. Alright. Download virtual markers to your HUD that will show you where to place additional charges. Annoyingly, you have to turn off they need to see them. That's okay, you only really need them in places where the path diverges.
Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Yeah, if there's that many of you all together. Massing reserves in multiple locations around the base. Can provide fire support if you supply truck coordinates. Okay. So yeah, there's a couple of places around here where you can call in a real orbital strike. What is going on over there? Oh, there's enemies down there. No, glad I bypassed that. Some charges. And orbital strike. Bye-bye, fighters. I do enjoy calling down orbital strikes. Alright, where the heck am I going? Didn't want me to go down, but what's up here? Oh, fuck. Where'd you go? If only I could call down an orbital strike right now. Probably have done more damage to you. Possibly even defeated you. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Nowhere near here. Gotcha. What? What did I miss? I missed something. Okay. Oops. Maybe I should actually be using my abilities on occasion. You know, just where the fuck am I? That's not what I meant to do. That's not. What? Am I supposed to be here? Oh, it respawned me up here. Okay. Here's these guys. Yes, you guard that wall. Make sure it doesn't make any sudden moves. Okay.
Enemy targets on sensor. Shield losing power.
Maybe one of these. Maybe I don't die by hiding out here for a minute? Nope, nope. They're still coming after me. Nope. Oh, but now they're stuck fighting those guys.
Personal shield losing power.
Let's hope they didn't just respawn. Maybe. If I go this way... Yep, they're also busy fighting over there. I can do this. Oh, that worked.
Enemy targets on center. Spiking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
The fuck? Okay. Scan for Hakeev. From outside building southwest of your location, but you're separated by force fields. Access scan walkway, we need to disable the force field. We have power to disable the force field. Okay. Where might that be? It's up here somewhere. Okay. Maybe up here? Let's try that. No? Okay. These inconvenient respawn points make it quite difficult to figure out where I'm supposed to be going. Where even am I? I am deeply confused by my current location. Okay. Okay. What? How do I get out? Maybe I do have to go up that ramp and around. You know, that's a good point. I am. That is clearly a high priority to fix. Alright, let's try going up here. Alright. And... over here, maybe? Oh, here's the Bernie one. And we go down the Bernie one. Oh, wow. It respawned me all the way back there. Damn. And I'm dead. Aha! This is apparently the thing I was trying to reach. That is too far away to shoot. Okay. Reinforced section of the base, need an access chip or else the doors won't open. Oh my god! Bye-bye, guards. Okay. Now, I'm guessing I need to go here, but let's double check that. Yep. I want to go over here. Here, I'm guessing. Now we've got a split here. Bunch of options. Not 100% sure what I'm orbital striking, but oh. Yeah, that's probably a good thing to get rid of. Okay. Aha! Where am I going? What? Aha! Okay. Wait, or am I? Am I going the correct way or not? Huh? Looks like yes. This way. And we're nearing Hakeem. Their jumpiness is hilarious to me.
Enemy targets on center.
Okay. Yes? That's not what I wanted. Actually, wait. That's Hakeem up there, isn't it? We have a problem. The last few minutes, the ship has started to suffer a series of cascading system failures. Nothing serious to us, but it looks like we're being hit by an Iconian virus. We'll purge the computer memory and restore from archives, but that will take some time, and we'll continue to have system problems until the work is complete. Even if it works, Hakeem can simply send another virus our way. You'll have to find and destroy the Iconian transmitter before the Shire will be secure. Yeah, Iconian viruses are nasty, as we learned.
None of this matters. We just need to open the gate, bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan, too. And you saw how that ended for her.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No! We can still finish. You're the cause of all of this!
Yep!
You don't even understand what you walked into. You're too late to stop it.
No. I have depth perception. You're the one who keeps walking into things.
The true power the Iconians represent. And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've done is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
Enemy targets on sensor. Shield losing power. Viking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Oops, wrong thing. But also, I will take it.
Enemy combatants eliminated.
Fool! I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
That's not good.
Now, my ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
Wait, where's the other? No way. There's one.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything. They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make a difference. It's not over.
Oh, sweet! If you play Federation, Obisek kills him. And then walks away just like that. What was the O snap to, Rabbit Cube?
The road to Riemann independence will be long and bloody, but this is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths has been fortuitous. It's a pity you cannot aid us further in our liberation. You have my respect, and the respect of my crew. If in the future we encounter one another again as allies, I would find this gratifying.
Ah,
I must
gotcha.
return to the Zedinia. I recommend you finish what you came to do and leave quickly.
He does indeed have 0 eyes now. Where are we going? Not here. Perhaps here. Aha! Who was that? Was that Janek? That'd be neat if it was. But it might have just been a generic Romulan. That's a rather large gate. Hey! Guardian of Forever. Find a safe spot and call in an orbital bombardment of the gate. This... Oops. Thought those were connected. This seems like a reasonably safe spot. We don't have torpedoes. Okay, whatever.
Sela is here with her flagship. I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zedenia is no match for a ship of that class. You'd better return to your vessel quickly.
Enemies of the Romulan people, this insurrection will not stand. Your hostile actions against a Romulan colony world are acts of war. Surrender now, and you and your crews will be treated fairly as prisoners.
We have our work cut out for us. I will assist you. After all, we face a common foe. My ship is disabled. You must finish this.
Good thing I get all those bonuses for being surrounded by enemies. Now we use the singularity. Where'd it go? God damn it. Made me waste my singularity power. Fuck she'd go? Yeah, you've got a dreadnought. I've got a pirate fleet.
And you will face the full might of the Romulan Star Empire.
Yeah, guess what? That doesn't amount to much anymore. Thanks to your attack on freaking Vulcan. Damn it, she disappears every time. Where'd she even go? There she is.
Sensors are reading a gate opening. There's a ship coming through.
Now that's a big gate.
On it.
They're taking the lead of all.
Hey, yeah, that's a good point, Fruit Bat.
Back through the gate.
They're getting very slowly away. Did Sayla just escape, or was she kidnapped? Regardless, this gate is deep in Romulan space. It's too risky to leave it in Tal Shiar control, even with Hakeev and the Empress gone. This is a good point. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I think it might have been.
Ship is under attack.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, that would be how they moved entire fleets. We have to get out of Romulan space and warn Starfleet Command. The Romulan threat may be over now, but it looks like a bigger threat is looming on the horizon. Ya think? That question will be answered in time, R. Quite a bit of time.
Starfleet will continue the search for Seela's vessel, but as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Seela's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos. We have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when their backs are against the wall. Like wounded Salot cats, they will strike out at anyone in reach, and the Federation may bear the brunt of their fury. The return of the Iconians could change everything. I have
Congratulations, Admiral.
That's probably the funniest instead of Sayla saying that yet.
I agree. The Iconians are a cause for concern. Their motives are still unknown to us, as are their plans for the Quadrant. What we do know is that they desire chaos. Many of the problems we currently face can be directly traced back to their machinations. If they had not antagonized the Undine, would we now be at war with the Klingon Empire? It may be that they want the powers of the Quadrant so fractured that we will not be able to unite against them. We cannot allow that to happen.
Okay, slight problem here. Finding out that the Iconians antagonized the Undine is like 4 arcs away from now. I can only assume that at some early point this arc was much later in the game. And they moved it earlier and forgot to change that line.
I have new missions for you.
Alright, there's technically one incredibly short mini-mission left. It literally consists of just a conversation with Obasek.
has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system. Your involvement in this event has earned Obasek's respect. And mine. I have new missions for you.
So let's do that real fast. Also, yay! We got the racists' respect. We're one of the good ones now. What's happening? Oh my god, is my ship stuck on the star? I have not seen that before. That is kind of amazing. Okay, I managed to get away. What the hell? I'm discovering so many great bugs in these streams. Are you gonna... Can you do it? Are you gonna be able to make it? No, you're just gonna rise to the top of the star and then stop. Alright. Let's try changing instances and see if that fixes it. It appears to have. Right? Ooh, no, that's okay. Fuck. Oh, we're not flying. There we go. Shit. Well, that sucked. Didn't mean to screw that up. Abandoned ship. The hell is that? Hang on. What are you? Huh. I've never seen that before. That's kinda neat. Eventually, you might actually let me do it. Oh my god. Thank you! Oops. Well, I fucked that up. Anyway, Hakona. Let's talk to Obisek. And then we'll have finished this arc. We defeated Hakiv, Sela has been kidnapped, most of the Imperial fleet got destroyed in a foolhardy attack on Romulus. I think it's safe to say that the Romulan Empire is not going to be much of a threat anymore.
We will be free. Our base in the Dera system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar. We have reactivated the vault, and we will continue to rebuild it. A place that was once used to create weapons of war will now be a home, where all are welcome.
Okay, I can get behind that.
We will be free. I have no quarrel with them. My people fought for freedom and for peace. We can learn to live with the Romulans, if they will learn to live with us.
We managed it on Viranat.
We will be free. I do not. I know the Romulan military is searching for her, but there have been no indications of where the demons took her, or what their plans for her are. We will be free. My instincts tell me no, but I have no proof. Sela was at odds with the Tal Shiar. I do not think it would have been so if they served the same master.
I don't think Sela really works for anyone. She pretends to sometimes, but not really. She doesn't really.
We will be free. The petty arguments and plays for power Sela crushed have begun anew. There are dozens who wish to rule the Empire. It will take some time before a new leader arises. Until then, much blood will be shed. We will be free.
Okay. So when this arc was first released, the reward for completing it was a Riemann Bridge officer. That is no longer the case, unfortunately.
I wish him well. I never wanted to rule my people.
But we can pretend he joined our crew in some very low-ranking capacity.
If there are Riemans who wish to rebuild their lives elsewhere, they are welcome to do so.
I like you, Obisek. No intention to rule is always a way to get on my good side.
We will be free. My people are free, but there is much more to do. The Romulans hate and fear us, and we do not have a planet to call our own. I do not think our fight is over.
So if you remember when we first landed on New Romulus and got that cutscene that wasn't supposed to happen till later, that cutscene was essentially Obisek and Datan discussing his people joining the Romulan Republic.
We will be free. Farewell, my friend. I would welcome the chance.
And obviously is supposed to happen after this. We got a floor trophy! Visit the crew deck to place this memento on your ship. Okay. I don't know if I've ever been on the crew deck. Already was, okay. Okay. Ugh. I guess main level? Okay. Guess there were some duty officers coming back from a mission. Ooh. I like that. I like that we have these plants just like here. That's very nice. And this open design in general I like a lot. This is some kind of lounge meeting room type of thing. Oh, I think I'm in a crew quarter. Oh, these are probably my quarters. Nice. Is that a lounge, like a deck chair? Or just a, no, that's just the thingy. What about down here? What do we got? Aha! I really like how open this design is. But yeah, this is clearly the 10 forward equivalent. So presumably... Oh, there's our bartender. Where would I put... I would have thought it would be somewhere around here that I would put a floor trophy. Perhaps not. I'm having some difficulty figuring out where they're supposed to go. This is the med bay. Aw. Poor guy. Yeah, I did have a statue of a TOS warbird. I'm gonna assume that it's the one we started the game with. Wait a minute. Oh no, you are a Romulan. Just an unusual hair color for one. There's a couple of redheads. Well, I mean, I am in command here, so, you know. There would be. This seems like the logical area for it, but I can't for the life of me figure out how to place it or where it would go. The other place that kind of makes sense is that spot with all the plants, but I couldn't see one there either. Yeah, let's look in here again. Nope. Nope, nope. Nothing that's got the little interaction lights. That's where we came from. What's through here? That's the med bay. That's this thing. Huh. I am stumped. Maybe check my quarters again? No. I'm stumped. I can't figure out where to place it. Or how. Which is sad. Because floor trophies are a nice touch. But, okay. Alright, folks. I actually think, because I know the first mission of the next thing is another super short one, I'm going to go ahead and do it now.
Commander Sarish Minna of Deep Space Nine has requested your assistance with a delicate matter involving Cardassia and Bajor.
Oh, that's a good thought. Let's try that. Maybe this console will do it? Library files. Wait, what's that over there? Library files. And account bank. Nope. Alas, no. Good thought, but no. Alright. That's probably as close to DS9 as we can get. I don't even know when I got the transwarp for that. I guess it's from climbing up the diplomacy. We'll be back here later. Please ignore that we just walked
The
through.
Lucari call this system home. Some of our neighbors, like the Deferi and the Denobulans, have been most welcoming. Others, like the Nakul and the Zenkathi, have been somewhat cold and distant, even hostile.
Ooh, diplomacy. All right. To DS9! Yay! Ooh, wait, nope. Priority override, new behavior dictated. Oh, I need a prisoner. I have prisoners. I can do this. Where'd my prisoners go? I had a box of prisoners at some point. Ooh. Woo! Cool. I don't know where those are coming from, but neither of them are boxes of prisoners. That's a pilot specialization. That's a bunch of lock boxes. Lock boxes. Some crew that I'm not bothering with. Where'd my prisoners go? Huh. I guess at the moment I don't have any. That sucks. Alright, back to this. Can't do that. Don't have battery, it says, but I can do this. And this. And this. Onward to DS9. Why are you crawling incredibly slowly and in the wrong direction? There we go. Bajor! But we don't want to enter the major system. Here we go. No, 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 stop doing that. I love that this is finally an option. Also, look at that! I like DS9 a lot, guys. It's the Defiant. D69 station control. Been to some renovations, but I'm sure I'll be able to find your way around. Have a pleasant stay. Oh yeah, we have the option to dock. The ridiculous rolling airlock doors. They did some extensive revamps to this a couple years ago to make it more closely match the show. But we've got, of course, the tradition of Cardassian tailors. And various shops along the promenade. Person selling those weird Bajoran popsicles things. Let's see what else. The infirmary. And of course, Quarks.
Oh, I miss Ron.
Complete with Morn! Who says nothing. Morn! I could really use your advice. He looks at me for a long moment, then returns his attention to his drink. Really? I've never thought about it that way. Got any good gossip? Rattles the ice in his drink. Want to play a few rounds of Dabo? Where have you been all this time? Morn looks off into the distance, wondering where to begin. He swirls his drink as he prepares his amazing tale. Hours later. Morn picks up his drink, throat incredibly dry. He gives you a knowing nod and returns his attention to the bar. I love how they did Morn. Anyway, yeah. Quark was off running bigger businesses until they managed to get his actor. Now he's back running his bar.
What can I get for you? What can I get for you?
Oh, hey, Captain Nog. Captain Nog. Actually, he was in the game earlier, wasn't he? So, yeah. I mean, it basically is. Oh, they've even got this guy! I love this guy. Let's see, what else? What's in here? Oh, yeah. Remember Ensign Rowe? She's now security chief. Or, not security chief. Constable of DS9. Which I think is Hilarious, given that Kira was originally supposed to be her, but they couldn't get the actress. It's just a bunch of ship stuff. You really don't. Oh, and now we're back here. I think we did the full loop. Yep. Alright. Where's the turbolift? Where is the turbolift? I know it's on the inside. Also, where'd the temple go? Nope. Oh, here's the temple. Yep, temple. Complete with Celestial Orb. Because, you know, this is one of their more important temples nowadays. But I still don't know where the bloody turbolift went. It's around here somewhere. Is this it? This is it! Okay.
Does anyone need training?
Oh, hey, Ambassador Stas. Been a while.
How can I help you?
Told to report to you.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine, and thank you for coming so quickly. During the occupation of Bajor, many sacred artifacts were stolen and studied. After the Bajoran Cardassian Treaty was signed in 2371, these artifacts were supposed to be returned. However, the Obsidian Order, the Cardassian Military Intelligence Branch, opposed the treaty and apparently hid at least some of these artifacts in their warehouses. We know this because we have been contacted by the Cardassian government. There is a faction among the Cardassians called the True Way that rejects the treaty with the Federation. This organization infiltrated a defunct Obsidian Order facility and stole an Orb of the Prophets. These orbs are precious to our people. They have been given to us by the Prophets. They possess mysterious and unusual powers. Many of them grant visions to supplicants. We believe the True Way are operating out of a base in the Badlands. We would like you to travel to the Badlands and attempt to recover the orb on behalf of the Bajoran people. How can I help you?
Alright. The next mission is the actual tracking down
How can I help?
of the orb. I'm not going to do that tonight, but there is still one more location to see. The desk. Hi, Captain Gerland. Yeah. But most importantly, desk and baseball are both still here. I like the baseball. I've always liked the baseball because the implication of the baseball, as we learned in the show, is that Sisko will return. So I like that they left it there. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope y'all had fun. I know I did. Cardassian Struggle is a fun arc too. It's another one that they revised a few years ago. It now has not very much to do with the Cardassians after all, but it's still a good arc. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see y'all next time, which unfortunately will not be until next week, because I've got a lot of stuff happening in evenings the next few days. So yeah. See you then. Bye.